Tuesday. What is the day? Well, I've got my... I'm not set up correctly. How is everyone? Hope you're well and having a good start to your week. I'm going to jump straight into some stuff today because I've got loads that I'm going to try to do. And one of them is that I recently joined the Facebook group Etude a Week. So they pick an etude and everybody kind of works on the same etude. So even though I'm trying to learn the Boehm etudes, caprices at the same time, I'm going to try fitting this one in as well. Hopefully adding a little bit of time doing that as well will help. But we shall see. So I'm just going to jump straight in to some sound work today. Yeah, okay. Just the exercises. Okay, sounding all right. Some D. Okay, so that high one is having a little bit of trouble, but more or less sounding okay. I would like to do some quick tone. I'm not going to do too much, but feeling like my low register isn't nice enough. Mixo, X-E-M-I-X-A. How are you supposed to say that? Hello. Anyways, hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. Hope you're having a nice Tuesday. I'm just trying to get some nice sound on my low register. welcome to my stream. Playing lots of different stuff today. Trying to go through my normal practice session a little bit speedy. Did some tone work. If I had all the time in the world, I would probably do some more. But c'est la vie. I don't have loads of time. So I'm going to try some technique. And those of you who are joining me today, looks like they're a handful, which is great. Say hello. Tell me what you're doing today. If you're musicians, tell me what you're practicing. And if not, what you want to hear. And I will do my best. Right, so I'm going to do a couple of scales. I think I've decided I'm going to change how I was doing it from the last couple weeks. Is that I'm going to just pick one scale and stick with it for the day and do a couple different patterns and stuff. So like if I start today with C major, can't be asked to write it down in my notebook. Okay, so there were some thirds and some scales. What I might do is try to find, see if there's some stuff in my moise to do. I can do some arpeggios, or six, maybe that's what I should do. I should do some six. Okay, so as you can tell, I don't practice my six very much. But because I've been doing a lot of work trying to think about my intervals and jumping, I think this is a really good one. So I got to do it slow. Got to get the right fingerings as well. Yeah. Okay, so this is good exercise. I should be doing that every day. Okay, other than six, oh, maybe the fourths as well. Less difficult. Okay, so yeah, okay, this is my plan of action. So yeah, bear with me because I'm just trying to like figure out my plan of action as I go. Where's my pen? Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on one major scale. Well, starting with the majors, focus on one major scale to start. So I'm gonna do the scale, the thirds, the fourths, and the sixths. Because those are good patterns to get under my fingers, and they're obviously not there. So that's what I'm going to do. But now, before I go to the Boehm, what I'm going to do is so how do I do this? I'm going to copy, paste, right. How do I do this? Rename it. Okay. Gonna name it the Etude of the week. And it's not that one, but bear with me. I'm gonna change it. So this week's is Donjon. Which one is it? Number 2. Serenade by Donjon. Yeah, okay. So I missed the number 1, which is my favorite. It's an elegy one. It's very nice. I would have to practice it again, but it sounds. Yeah, so not great. But now I'm going to try to work on this one, see if I can get it. I don't think I've ever worked on this one, to be honest. So a lot of jumps in this one as well. Yeah, so I'm going to start by playing this nice and slow to really hear those intervals. So there's a huge jump. don't forget it again. I mean, I shouldn't have to write it in, but I do sometimes. Yeah, so the intervals are difficult, but they're not sounding horrible for a first go. So. This is a tricky fingering. My pinky wants to stay down for that. So that's one thing that I'm going to focus on for a sec is the trill. The trill on an A, it's not sounding as clean. This finger isn't as bad as, say, this one would be, but this one is still not as nice as this one would be, so it could be cleaner. You hear how it gets like cramped up, and so it'll do it for a little bit and then it just wants to stop. Because there's got to be some way of, maybe if the flute goes under me a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can feel that in my shoulder. So that's where that problem comes from. So it's not a super long etude. So I think I can finish that by Sunday. Working on little bits because I'm gonna put that aside for now and go to the Boehm because I still want to be learning these. And who knows, maybe they'll pick these next. Because that would be fun, putting together something for the etude today. Although I'm not sure I feel comfortable. She says on a live streamed video of her practicing, but I'm not sure I feel comfortable putting it up on a page for other flute players because flute players can be mean. I was thinking about this the other day. This is one of the reasons I think I quit doing full-time music, is just because flute players can be snarky. I've found some really cool ones, but on a whole, it's like they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to do well. So if you show off anything, they always kind of cut you down. So it's a weird environment. Okay, so I thought I had practiced this enough yesterday, but my finger's not feeling very comfortable. However, I am noticing that it's not just my A trill. I thought it was just my A trill. This whole arm is feeling very stiff and, what's the word? Luggish. Like it just doesn't, like the whole arm and fingers aren't doing anything correctly. Okay, so this needs a lot more work. So stiff. Okay. Okay, now I wasn't really paying attention to what tempo any of that was, so shall we check roughly what that was? So 76, so it's quite slow. We're gonna try back to 85, which is where I had it. Okay, let's try 90. sounding good still at 90. Did I say it was at 90 yesterday? What did I see? This is handy bits of having a notebook. Oh, I had them at 100. No wonder that felt easy. Oh no, I said I was aiming for 100. It's at 96. Let's try 95. Okay, so 96. Okay, so that's good. I can't breathe. I can't breathe into the metronome. I have to take more time to breathe, so excuse the weird break. Okay. 98. Okay, so this whole beginning bit is pretty much there. That's 98, so let's try 99. I'm going to start in the middle because there's a lot of repeated stuff. Okay, so first things first, I'm noticing that I've got a tendency to not want to go to the D there. I'm going to write that in. Circle it. And then that D there is a change in the pattern from the beginning bit, so I want to change. Yeah. Let's take it back to 98, that section. yeah, pretty much at 100, so that's good. I'm gonna start learning the next phrase. Right, so this one is, I started looking at it yesterday. Right. Let's see, I'm getting notifications. Where are these coming from? Yeah, cool. Ah, go away. There we go. Okay. Oh, I was playing C sharp. I don't know why I was doing that. I wonder, that sounded weird. Oh, my neck is so tense. Why am I so tense today? Yeah, I'm getting some tension in my thumb, my hand. Something's happening. I'm very tense. Maybe I slept funny. My temptation is to want to move my thumb B flat, but I don't think that's a good idea because I have a B natural coming up in a few measures. I mean, I could move it on the C. Yeah, actually I could do that. I'm going to do B flat until here. Okay, let's see. I'm out of time. I'm gonna have to put that to one side. But yeah, I'll make a note later. Okay, sounding fine. Next, going to do a do. Right. So I was starting the next page, but I really need to review the first page. Yeah. Figure out what's the best way to do them. There's got to be a way to make that easier. I could not leave my right hand down, but to be honest, I don't feel like it's not, the trouble is this hand. My left hand is useless. So if I can get down to that bottom of that one. To work on the tonguing. I was doing single tonguing up until yesterday on that. And I think it sounds better with double tonguing. So I need to practice that. Yeah, man. My whole left side is very tense, and I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that I'm sitting down and not sitting properly. Yeah. tonguing loses it in the low register. Want to do that run down? Yeah. Hello, Kathy. A sunny day in Maine, but we had snow showers this morning. Oh, snow. It's the end of April. God, I don't miss Maine. I tell you that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, if I'm just feeling stressed today or if I slept funny, but I can feel this in my back and my shoulder a lot. Do you see how much there's my problem. Oh, it's good to watch myself. I do usually practice in a mirror, but obviously doing this, I haven't really been practicing in a mirror. And now that I'm watching myself properly in this video, I can see a lot of movement. Shouldn't be that much movement. Wants to come in this way whenever I use my pinky. Got to do this slow. Right. Really feel it. Okay. Yeah. Turn my body a little bit more. See if that helps a little bit. Standing up straight. can't get this shoulder to relax at all. Okay, running out of time. It's frustrating me, and then by getting frustrated, I'm getting more tense. And I was really proud of myself because those last bits of practicing that I've been doing over the past year or so, I haven't really gotten frustrated with myself. I just try to take everything as it comes and try to really figure it out. And it's meant wonders for my practicing, because the more you get stressed out about things, the less they want to work. And so now I'm kind of falling into that old habit, and I just got to chill out. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But today is feeling very stressful. So I'm just trying to get this as relaxed as possible to get, because that's where my movement's happening. It's happening within this, from the G to the C. So it's in there. I'm trying not to move. Now I've put in a plug in my key here, because one of the things I think I used to always have problems, because I used to always get problems in my left hand and wrist in particular, and I think it's because I've got an inline flute, so that my finger has to stretch a little bit more here, whereas sometimes those come in offset keys, is what they call offset Gs, so it comes out a little bit further so that your ring finger can reach it a little bit better. So in the midterm, while I wait for Corona to pass, because I would very much like to buy a new flute so that I can get that offset G and hopefully help my hand, but it feels stupid to be dropping $7,000 or something like that on a new flute at the current climate, because who knows what's going to happen next month, and what I might need to eat if I lose my job. So I'm not buying it yet. So what I did is I got a little plug to see if maybe I can just kind of force my finger to not feel like it needs to cover that hole. And I'm wondering if that's where my problem is. So that's why I was quietly looking at my fingers, trying to see where my finger was actually resting. Okay, so there was another movement there. I gotta find where that was. So that doesn't seem to have much movement, which is good. Okay, so my hands seem fairly stable for that one as well. I think I need to leave my hand down for that one. Okay, it's getting there. See if I can do the whole thing. I keep missing that bit. Okay, so I have not managed to get any further. I'm going to try the very next bit that I got. Oh, these intervals are nasty, and they're going to an F sharp, and that is not an easy one. Okay, I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting tense. I'm going to call it quits. Anyway, have a lovely day. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was lovely to hear from you. I hope you have a great day, and see you again tomorrow for another installment.